ask Martin Kalldorf to come up, please.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. My name is Martin Kalldorf. I live in Hartford, Connecticut, in the quiet corner. I'm a single father with 3 children, of which I have 50-50 shared custody. As you can tell from my accent, I'm an immigrant. I'm from Scandinavia. I'm also a scientist, and I'm a professor at Harvard Medical School. I have testimony on parental alienation as well as written testimony on family court reform, but in these 3 minutes I won't do the first one, and you can read the second one. When a parent dies, it's very sad for the child. It's equally sad when the child loses a parent due to parental alienation. As legislators, you cannot unfortunately change people's behavior. You cannot prevent a parent criticizing, bad-mouthing, or lying about the other parents in front of the child. I wish you had that magical wand, but you don't. So what can you do? Well, parental alienation only works against the parent that has limited time with their child. When a child lives half time with his parent, a child knows both parents well enough that the criticism will not stick, and instead it will backfire. And I know that this from my own personal experience. So this means that there's something that you can do as legislators, something that you can do to combat parental alienation, and that's to follow the lead of Kentucky, who last year established legal presumption of 50-50 shared parenting, with exception for child abuse and neglect. This would not only prevent parental alienation, it will also benefit other children whose parents go through divorce. The scientific research is clear that compared to sole custody and visitation, children with shared parenting have better physical health, like sleep, physical activity, smoking, alcohol use. They have higher psychological well-being, like self-perception, life satisfaction, anxiety, and depression. They have less behavioral problems, like delinquency, school misbehavior, and bullying. And they have stronger social relationships with friends, with parents, their parents, and also with grandparents. And this is true even when the research is adjusting for socioeconomic factors, and has been unequivocally shown and concluded by leading scientists in the field, like Drs. Linda Nielsen, Malin Bergström, Edward Crook, Kari Adamsons, and Anna Mashin, and many more. My written testimony has references describing some of their work, and contrary to common belief, shared parenting is especially important for children with high conflict parents. So, as a scientist, I sometimes cry and I sometimes laugh when people do not believe in science. If they don't believe in evolution or in climate change, or when they think that vaccines are bad and should not be given to children. When people think that the earth is flat, I always laugh because it's just funny. But when people think that children are better off living with only one of their parents rather than both, I always cry. Nothing is more important than our children, and to our children, nothing is more important than having 2 loving parents in their daily life. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you for your testimony. Any question? Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.